Hello and welcome. I'm Ildi Lasko-Kerr, one of the co-founders and CEO of Ribbit Learning. I started Ribbit because I wanted to radically transform how educators think about and experience professional learning. And nothing transforms more radically than a tadpole to a frog, so that's where the name Ribbit comes from. We're excited to be working with you and your school this year, and you're working with us because your administrator is committed to providing you differentiated, personalized professional learning supports. And so let me tell you what that'll look like. You can see on the screen the learning objective and the success criteria for this short instructional video. Feel free to pause the video if you need to take a minute to read this. You'll see that by the end of this video, you'll have gotten a chance to learn a little bit more about our Learning Hub and the support that you'll have access to, but most importantly, you'll get a chance to consider and reflect on how being empowered with voice, choice, and agency will impact your professional learning. So here's our Ribbit team. On the left-hand side, you can see the leadership team that includes myself, Robert, and Adrian. And on the right-hand side, you can see the advisors that are helping to make sure that we are creating resources and support that are meaningful and impactful for teachers. So here's our why. We are on a mission to help schools develop and retain educators, especially those educators of color, because we want to advance equitable learning opportunities and outcomes for students and teachers. We know that teachers' learning conditions are their working conditions, and that working conditions are a significant driver of teacher turnover. Now, we know turnover is a complex phenomenon, and there's lots of things that go into the decision to leave the classroom or the profession altogether. At Ribbit, we're really focusing on the working conditions that are associated with professional learning. And part of that is because we know that teachers think that most professional development is largely a waste of time, that instructional coaching, if you can get it, is mostly limited to new or struggling teachers, and teachers are isolated and have a lack of support, which means that they're burning out reinventing the wheel. So why are we focusing on improving professional learning exactly then? Well, research is pretty clear that efforts to create a system of supports that provide ongoing professional development, opportunities to work with and other peers and collaborators, and a real learning community can actually help address the teacher shortage. So the research is also clear that improving the working conditions that are associated with learning conditions, like providing differentiated professional development, instructional coaching, and opportunities for meaningful collaboration, actually have a significant impact on teacher satisfaction, retention, teacher quality, and ultimately student achievement. So in this instructional video, you're not going to see me walk through and how to log into the Learning Hub. You're a professional, and I know that you know how to log into a piece of software. So instead, I'd rather focus on conceptually what the Learning Hub will provide for you. You can see on the screen this visual representation or graphic organizer of the Learning Hub. It's designed in 3 parts: coaching, customized or personalized professional development, and collaboration tools. And at the center is you. I want you to know that we've designed the Learning Hub to be directed by you as the educator. And so you will have voice, choice, and agency in your professional learning when you're working with us in the Learning Hub. Let's look at what we mean by empowering you with voice, choice, and agency. Well, you'll be able to identify and prioritize your own areas of growth or focus. You'll get to create a customized or personalized action plan and select resources to support that learning. You'll get to choose and work with an instructional coach. You'll get to create and choose affinity groups of other educators to collaborate with. Ultimately, you will lead your own learning in the Learning Hub. So on the screen, you can see the closure and reflection question. Now, most of you have probably not experienced this level of voice, choice, and agency in your professional learning. And so I want you to pause and think about how will being empowered with this level of voice, choice, and agency impact your professional learning this year. Please feel free to pause the video if you need to take a few minutes to reflect on this question. In future videos, you'll have an opportunity to learn just exactly how we're going to support you in the Learning Hub. But for now, I just want you to know that we are excited to be partnering with you, that we are here to provide you the support you need to improve your working conditions so that you'll stay in the profession and ultimately see those outcomes that you want for your students and yourself. You also have access to my contact information, so by all means, feel free to reach out if there's anything that we can do to help. Thanks so much and have a great day.